Snake wasn't that personal. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Don't look good for the homie Geechi Gotti, man. Ah, damn. Battle rap ain't as, guess it ain't paying like they saying. Shout out to Polo World, because he did 2 videos kind of summarizing what's going on with Cuz, and he updated. So with no further ado, let's see what Polo World says Geechi has been up to.
We got Polo in the listeners, man. Don't say too much.
Polo World, we live, we back, we direct, we in the building. First and foremost, tap them like, comment, subscribe. Oh man, free Geechi Gotti. Geechi Gotti was arrested over the weekend in Ohio. Now, Geechi Gotti was arrested with allegedly 816 oxycodone pills, 150 tablets of 60 milligram morphine, 1,083 tablets of Vicodin, and 700 tablets of Percocet. You know, he was then late. He was charged. He was locked up. He's now in custody. You know.
Crazy thing is, if I'm not mistaken, I think Geechi California charges from the past has something to do with pharmaceuticals. It may have been the acquisition of them through, I believe, allegedly taking them by force, breaking and entering or something of that nature. But I think dealing with these type of pharmaceuticals in an illegal fashion is already on his jacket.
Possessions of drugs, failure to comply with an order, signal to PO, and the body cam footage is actually dropped. Now, in this body cam footage I'm about to play, you could see Geechi Gotti, like, you know, they attempted to get away from the cop, and the cops caught up to them. And matter of fact, check out this clip. I'll be right back.
Polo World back again with another exclusive.
I can hear the bars now about this situation. They gonna wear this out. He finna went from hiding behind the tree to running from OPD. That's Ohio Police Department. Probably not the real police department, but I know he in Ohio.
Get down on the ground right now! Get down on the ground! I want you. Get your hands in the air.
They always threaten to shoot somebody, man. He running. Why you want to shoot him and he run? You gonna shoot him for running? Is this just deer hunting? God damn.
Do not reach for anything. You hear me? Get down on your face. Put your hands behind your back. Put both of your hands behind your back. Hands up, hands up high. Hands up high. Turn all the way around. Turn all the way around. Turn around. Turn around. We're gonna be good if you listen to us. Walk backwards towards me. Walk backwards towards me. Keep coming, keep coming. Your hands. Stop right there. Stop right there. Get down on your knees. Put your hands over your head. Put your hands behind your head. Interlock your fingers.
You could tell when somebody local, he ain't got no jacket, no hoodie, no gloves, no boots. He used to that. Geechi couldn't even run. He was like them kids. You remember the old Bill Cosby episode when he was talking about how you pick the kids up with them jackets, how stiff they be in the snow? He couldn't even move with all that it's cold. They want you face first in that icy dirt. They don't care if it hurt. Cold, cold game.
Get down on the ground right now! Get down on the ground! I want you. Get your hands in the air. Do not reach for anything. You hear me?
Listen to his voice. Do not reach for anything. You hear me? Does he practice that type of bush? It's crazy.
Get down on your face. Put your hands behind your back. Put both of your hands behind your back.
As you can see, the cops, you know, they caught up to Geechi, told him to get on the ground. This is a very serious matter. This is not a simple possession case. The quantities involved automatically move this into a high-level felony territory. We talking about thousands of pills, including oxy, morphine, Percocets. All of these are Schedule 2 controlled substances, which mean they're considered highly addictive with a high potential for abuse. At this scale, law enforcement does not look at it as personal use. By law, intent to distribute can be inferred strictly from quantity alone, even if no money, Texas, or scales are found. You know, best case scenario for these type of no prior felony drug record, no weapons involved, no clear evidence of selling, strong legal defense early, charges stay at state level, not federal. In this situation, prosecutors may agree to reduce numbers, consolidate counts instead of stacking them. But even then, the outcome is still.
Byron Blake covered this. Go check out Byron Blake. Shout out to Byron Blake. And he was talking about that if you get found for these particular charges in that district, prison is almost automatic. I don't know how true that is, but he was reading some of the statutes, specifically to Ohio.
Likely felony level convictions, mandatory prison time could be about 3 to 5 years sentence, 2 to 5 to 4 years actually served, followed by parole. But in this situation, man, if the charges go to a felony 1 level, which is the highest felony classification in Ohio, short of capital crimes, most likely outcome multiple felony convictions, mandatory prison time, 7 to 10, 12 years. This is like statistically most common for cases involving these.
Now, if you do the mathematics on what he had, I don't care if you go to the top of what you think he could have got off of it, bro. The top. If he whooped the market for the most he could have bled it for off of what he had. The very top amount. I don't care what it is. It wasn't worth it. Oh, my mom. He gonna have to reflect upon that in his personal time and realize that the risk does not equal to the reward.
Amount. Worst case, if this escalates, federal involvement, DA adoption, evidence of organized distribution crossing state lines, weapons of large cash, prior felony convictions. Once it becomes federal, sentences gets much harsher and judges have far less flexibility. Worst case, 15 to 30. So we definitely got to keep Geechi in our prayers. For those of you that don't know that might be watching this, Geechi Gotti is a
all right, look, that sound kind of like optimistic, but watch this. Dude did another video after the Geechi court appearance, and the outlook, it changes. Give me y'all perspective. Do it look like he's describing it now, or do it look like it got worse?
Who makes this heat? Polo World! Welcome to Polo World! Let's go! Where we keep it real. No cap, no gimmicks, just a feel.
Polo World, we live, we back, we direct, we in the building. First and foremost, like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Oh nah. Geechi Gotti was arrested over the weekend. I put the body cam footage out, plus my thoughts on that in the previous blog. Go check that out. Some people were saying that it looked staged, that this can't be real. Well, this is 100% real situation. We now have the footage from the actual court arraignment. And also we hear like what the officers are saying. The detectives, they were already alerted. They knew what was going on a week prior. So, it kind of sound like a little sting operation.
Now that complicates things, bro. A lot of capping you could probably do when you get caught in the act, and it wasn't. It kind of remind me of them saying Big U was collecting payments from certain individuals, and the whole time the feds was providing the funds. It's just like, other than entrapment, how do you get out of that? Like, if you can't prove entrapment, That's like just the most dead bang red-handed that you can imagine. Oh, my mama.
Let's check out this court arraignment. Let's see what they had to say. We're gonna react to that. Free Geechi Gotti.
Getaway that didn't quite get away, and thousands of opioid pills recovered.
So, when you make the mainstream news with those type of headlines, ooh, yeah, pray for the homie. Oh, my mama.
4 men from California are now charged here in Butler County. And tonight, newly released body camera video shows how quickly police caught up with them. Our WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson, live in Westchester with a story you'll see only here on WLWT. Hi, Karen.
Well, good evening again, Cherie. Yes, among those arrested and now charged with drug possession, a California-based rapper known as Geechi Gotti. His real name is Marcus Fandroy, and police say he was driving down I-75 last week in Westchester when police made this stop.
The initial traffic stop on I-75 in Westchester was short-lived. The suspects were in.
Now, as you've seen, as soon as the cops stopped them, you know, they fled off. They tried to do the dash. You know, the cops pulled them over a traffic stop or whatever it was that they were trying to get them for. And they pulled off, as you can see.
Getting far.
It did hit sticks.
One exit south near the streets of Westchester. 4 men bailed.
Get down on the ground right now! Get down on the ground!
But police caught up.
I will shoot you!
Now, you know, they tried to do the dash. As you can see, this is Geechi Gotti right here. They caught him on the next exit. They tried to run. Geechi was out of there. He was trying to be out of there. And the cops caught up to him. Sheesh.
Get your hands in here!
Westchester police arrested 4 men from California.
My bad. I didn't realize he was going to recap the whole we just went through. Saw Gucci, though. It's Gucci, free Geechi. Oh, my mama.
California.
Why are you on arrest me? Because your name's Anthony Ellis and you've been breaking into pharmacies all over the place.
And sir.
Why y'all arrest me? Because your name is on a warrant. You've been breaking into pharmacies all over the place. Be quiet, Geechi. Don't say nothing else. Shh.
Searched the rental car they were in.
So as you heard, when the cop, he asked one of Geechi Cody's, one of his people, he asked, why you arrested me? And they said, because you've been breaking into pharmacies all over the place. So this is obviously something that they was investigating for a while. They already knew what was going on. They knew the parties.
That also changes it from whatever the specifics of this one case might be to perhaps RICO, connecting these multiple. They've been watching them. It could be a lot deeper than just this quantity of pills that they claiming that he got caught with on this particular occasion. This can be a lot deeper. That's deep.
This kind of crazy.
We searched it thoroughly. There was a large amount of pharmaceuticals in the car that looked like they came just straight from the pharmacy.
Nearly 3,000 pain pills seized, including oxycodone, morphine, and Vicodin. Drugs that investigators say were stolen.
The drugs that were found were from a pharmacy called the Medicine Shop in Bellevue, Ohio. We believe that cash was found as well that was taken from a pharmacy in Perrysburg, Ohio.
Detectives say they had their eyes on the men since one of them landed at CVG last week.
See, so like what the news reporter just said, she said the detectives knew a week prior they had their eyes on one of the 4 parties, and they kind of knew what was going on, and they knew if they in town, allegedly, this is what's going to be taking place. They're going to be hitting pharmacies. Sheesh.
Tyrus Crew, Anthony Ellison, Laquan Miller, and Marcus Fandroy, also known as rapper Geechi Gotti, all now face drug possession charges.
We're looking at over $10,000 to $15,000 worth of pharmaceutical drugs, at least. That's what it is.
All right, let's do the math. $10,000, $15,000 for individuals. At the max, they can be receiving Let's see, what's the closest thing? 12. Let's see. It's 3,000 apiece, and then they're gonna have 15 minus 12. They'll have 3,000 left to split up. So it's all what 24 people. 30-something hundred. Nah, player. All that flight, the risk, then the chase, the apprehension, then the way they claiming that they acquired the narcotics, the pharmaceuticals, and with Geechi passed, that is not a good look. He got priors.
To the pharmacy, that's not what it's worth in the street. So we're talking lots.
Oh yeah, the being arrested, the bail, the legal fees, and then the potential, probable, possible time. It's nowhere near worth it. For 30-something hundred, think of the money he had to spend on the flight, on a hotel, the rental. That already make it not worth it.
Lots and lots of bills.
So as what he's trying to say, yeah, it's 15. The market is about $15,000 to the pharmaceutical places, meaning the retail, but in the streets is worth way more. He's talking thousands, hundreds of thousands. So they're already kind of painting the picture that like this is an operation. Like this ain't just no luck of the matter or anything like that. Like this is a planned strategic operation. It's $15,000 of retail profit, and to the streets, it's worth way more. So,
oh yeah, with those calculations, still not worth it. Seem like Geechi, last name sounds kind of like Michi. His name is Flynn Roy, and the way they say Geechi name, it remind me of Big Meech. Big Meech and Big Geech. It's too late in the game for all this, Geechi. God damn, it's not worth it. They'll be wanting the ball bad. Ain't nothing wrong with a good old 9 to 5. It's a lot of Compton Keyways down there at the docks, man. You might want to get you an interest card, man. Have somebody look out for you. Oh, my mama.
Eesh.
Detective Kevin Berger said in court today, these men, quote,
man. Damn, they got Geechi in the count. Oh, man. Geechi, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, Geechi looked like, I ain't gonna front, he looked pissed. Like, I mean, as you should be, but he definitely.
Because he can't even put it out of the possibility of the realm that somebody he was dealing with might be in on the setup, bro. Oh, my mama. And in that circle, in that realm, somebody might agree to give up a high-profile player in order to get some leniency. And that's probably what he contemplated. After what Sue Surf went through, man, God damn.
Definitely look like, man, get me out of this, Lord, please. Just get me out of this one and I'm good. I'm done. Like, that's the look he got. His man in the front look, I don't know. His man in the front look like it's a day in the office, but Geechi definitely looked pissed. They keep mentioning Geechi name, like, so they know that it's Geechi Gotti. You don't really hear them saying, yo, the other person is this name. He's from here. He work here. They keep saying like famous rapper Geechi Gotti. So that's how the news play.
Do this quite often. And tonight, WLWT Investigates is still digging into who these people are, if they are possibly facing charges elsewhere. Also, I should note, here in Butler County, Judge Courtney Caparella Creamer found there was enough evidence to bind this case over to a
Their last name is Creamer. Never heard one such as that.
grand jury. Reporting live tonight in Westchester.
So they definitely. So now they're saying that this is enough to go to a grand jury. It's enough evidence. Like this is a.
Yeah, like I started this off saying, man, don't look good for Geechi. In general, man, we just all have to be smarter about our decisions. hey, I don't know Geechi's exact age, but I couldn't imagine he feels young enough just to go do a stretch, and it's no big deal. With what we've seen him accomplish and how he's established himself as a public figure, no hate, but we gotta all be able to acknowledge and announce that this is not the way to go. I don't care if you got away with it, and that's the game. All this come with the game. Sit in court and be mad, but you signed up for this. And it's not to knock the homie. This is for the whole general idea of living like this and carrying yourself a certain way. We got to be smarter. We got to be sharper. Free Geechi, though. Oh, my mama.
So this what I don't understand. How does a non-Pacoima guy knows what a guy from Pacoima does in
I
Pacoima?
think about what whack. They don't like me because when I say something, it be real, and I'm going to show you the proof of it. I'm never going to let nothing come out my mouth that I don't have the proof.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
You say whack lied on you. So I'm speaking in general. If a nigga lie on you, you got all right to lie on them. You know what I'm saying? That's just what go with anybody. But whack never lied on you.
Looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
I gotta carry this with me wherever I go. Wherever I go, I gotta keep this with me.
Yeah, neighborhood that bustin'. Giving a shout out right now to SPR in the streets, man. Spotter Low, y'all already know what it is. Source and air. It's neighborhood net bustin'. Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.